Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Divine Guidance. How are you? I hope you all are well. If not, please get well soon first and foremost. Right, I thought I'd do a message again for you, but today's message is going to be slightly different. I'm just going to see what energy, comes to me today, While I was with my cards, I did have these four that dropped out, which could be significant to what will come through in a second, The first card is it is not your fault, okay? The second one is it was my time to go. The third card is broken, and the fourth card is stress. Now, like I said, this could be significant to what is going to come through in a second. It could be just cards that had to come through for someone to understand in their own situation, okay? So I'm just going to see now, what is coming through, and let's see, or let's see who or what is coming through. Just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, so the name Maggie is coming through, okay? Maggie is coming through, okay? The name Maggie is coming through. I'm also hearing spiritual person. So I don't know if this is Maggie who's a spiritual person or the person who's going to come through is a spiritual person, okay? So let's keep going. I'm also hearing off the rails. Okay, I'm also hearing off the rails. I'm also hearing she didn't want to listen to nobody. Right, okay, I'm feeling there's a young girl. There's a young girl. Okay, she has short hair, okay? She has short hair and brown short hair. And I feel like she was a spiritual soul, okay? She did well at school. She I'm feeling she was very close to her parents, okay? And it was like she was the ideal daughter. But for some reason, from a spiritual soul, it's almost like she got to know the wrong kind of friends, okay? And it was like she came from a spiritual soul into a soul that was unrecognizable by her parents. It was almost like to the parents, she would come home from school, she would um, study, she would do the normal things, she was um, no difficult daughter. She was a really nice soul. But it's almost like I'm hearing she got to know one person, okay, and that one person had many friends that she got to know as well. And she became like, as I put here, she became off the rails. She began to do things that her parents didn't thought she would ever do or even think of, okay. And I feel like she, like I said here as I wrote it down, she didn't want to listen to nobody. It's almost like when her parents wanted to speak to her, she didn't want to listen. She didn't want to listen at all, okay. And I feel like her death came, but Right, okay. She's showing me, I'm being shown, okay, I'm being shown that she became too much for the parents, and the parents told her to leave. Okay, that is why she is saying to the parents, it's not your fault. Okay, she's telling her parents, if it was anybody's fault, it was my fault for being the way I became. Okay, the parents wanted her to be the daughter they loved and remembered, the sweet version, but she turned out to be a version of recklessness. She was, drinking, smoking, she got involved with the wrong people. Okay, and I feel like if she could, she'll go back to that soul that she used to be, that spiritual kind where, she did the right thing. Okay, and um she knows now in her head, that her actions, okay, made it her actions made it to be that she passed the way she did. Okay, and she's trying to tell us parents now it was her time to go. Okay, it's like she couldn't come back from where she became. It's almost like from the good girl to where she ended up, she knew she couldn't go back to being that good girl again. Okay, so it's almost time like her actions of life, okay, created her death. Okay, and she knows that her parents is broken. She is aware of that, and she knows that you're stressed. Okay, she's telling me, or I'm hearing that her friend was called Maggie. Okay, her friend was called Maggie, and that's why I wrote Maggie down at the beginning. Her friend was called Mags. Okay, and she said that Maggie wasn't a bad person. Okay, Maggie wasn't the bad person, and she wants to make that clear. Maggie wasn't the bad person. Okay, it's almost like she's trying to say there was other people that were bad, you know. And I'm asking, why did you go from, you know, the from the good to where she was? And she said she just wanted the attention. She just wanted the attention. She didn't want to keep being the goody, goody, goody all the time. She just wanted to break free and just see what it's like. But she goes, everything just got out of control when she started getting introduced to other people, and they started introducing her to other things and other places. She just went with the flow. But she's saying that if she could go back, she will go back and be that nice daughter her mum and dad wanted her to be. Okay. I'm just trying to see what else I'm being shown. She's saying, I'm hearing it. She's saying like her mum forgives the situation and forgives her, but she knows her dad still carries the anger. Okay, but she wants that to stop. She's saying that she knew what she was doing. She knew, what she was getting involved with. Why carried that pain? She goes, like it said here, it wasn't your fault. She wants her mum and dad to get on now with life. Okay, and remember her as the good person. Don't remember her as the bad. Okay, and she's saying that her mum can't come to terms of her death, but she's saying it was my time to go, because she said where I was in my life, I couldn't go backwards to the nice person. She goes, I knew I couldn't get there again. So she goes, I knew that where I was going and what I was doing in life, it was going to end it. She goes, but I kept going. I kept going. I kept going. So she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She's showing me a neighbor who's been a bit stuck up with the family, and she's telling her parents, don't worry about it. They remember me as the good me. Okay, I'm sorry that I let you down and people are now talking, she's saying, but don't take any notice of it. Okay, I'm sorry for letting you down. I'm sorry for embarrassing you, but take no notice of the neighbor. She goes, take no notice. And she's even saying that this particular neighbor is moving soon anyway. Okay, this particular neighbor will be moving soon anyway. But she said, don't worry about that particular neighbor because all the other neighbors are fine with you. Okay, and they will forever support you and understand. Okay, and they won't judge. They won't judge me. I'm being shown a few. I'm trying to figure out if it's a few days before her death or a few hours before her death. I'm trying to that. I think it's a few hours before she passed. She was smoking, and she's showing me through her eyes that she was well off her head. She's well off her head. She's listening to music, and the music is banging, and she is pumping, and she's well away with the pixie. She's well out of it, and she's. I can see through her eyes. She's seeing needles. There's a lot of needles. Gosh, and she is coughing. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to take a drink, guys. This is what she's doing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Somebody gave her something and it made her cough. Oh my god, I'm actually living through her. It made her cough. Okay. But she's trying to ask me who was the person that gave me something. She goes, she know it was a man. Okay, and she's showing me through her eyes. Okay, it was a man, but all I can make out is that the guy had a cap on, so I can't really see his face. Okay, and she's coughing. She's coughing, as you heard me. She's coughing, and I'm trying to like figure out, is that was that part of her death, that maybe she took something and it killed her. I'm trying to suss that bit out, but you know for me to see through her eyes, it's quite sad actually, because she's well out of it. She is totally well out of it, and I feel like she wanted to go back to the good daughter. She did. She really and truly did. But I feel she just didn't know how to. I feel she just didn't know how to. Um, I'm trying to ask, is Maggie still alive? And I'm hearing, yes, she is. Yes, she is. Maggie is still alive. Right, I'm now being transported to her grave. Okay. And she's saying, I wish my dad visited more. She goes, I wish my dad visited more, but I know he can't forgive what I've done. She goes, but she goes, I will always be his daughter. I know I let him down, and mum. But she goes, one thing for sure, I never stopped loving them. Whatever I did, I never stopped loving them. And I would love for dad to visit me more at the grave. She goes, I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't. She goes, in total, he's only been a few times. She goes, she's very grateful that her mum comes and puts some flowers down. And she's very, very grateful for that. You know, she's letting me hear a conversation. Okay, and the conversation is that she's hearing her mum and dad talk. The conversation that she's hearing her mum and dad talk is they want to alter her bedroom. Okay, so the bedroom is left how she left it, but now the dad wants to change it. It's almost like, because I feel the dad is still angry, the dad just wants cleared. Okay, and she's saying, go ahead, if that makes you feel happy, clear my room out. She goes, if there is anything that you want to keep, keep. If not, she goes, donate it to charity, do what you want. But she goes, if you want to alter my room and change it into something else, do it. I don't care. She goes, it's fine. It's fine. And she's showing me this room, okay? And it's not a very big room. It's like a box room that she's showing me. And I can see like this posters up on the wall, and there is her bed. And but the funny thing that I'm drawn to in this room, okay, is a very unusual teddy bear. Okay, it's pink. Okay, it's pink. It's a pink elephant. Okay, a pink elephant that I'm drawn to. And I think her mum, it's almost like her mum, when her mum looks at that pink elephant, her mum remembers when she was small and she was innocent, okay? And that elephant, pink elephant, she's feeling that her mum would never get rid of, because it's part of her childhood days when she was like innocent. And she goes, and I'm no, and I'm looking at this pink elephant, okay? And it's something that I'm drawn to. I'm drawn to this pink elephant. But this room is going to be changed into something else. And she's saying, please, I'm hearing my mum and dad talk amongst themselves that this room wants to be changed into something, and I'm hoping they do it, she's saying. I'm just seeing now if I can hear or see anything else. I'm seeing the initial W, okay, if that may be significant to somebody. I'm seeing the initial W. I'm hearing surname. So that could be the surname to this young girl, okay, that began with W. I don't know why, but I'm hearing Whitmore. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing that. That could be significant. She's thanking me for passing this message on. She's saying, she goes, thank you so much for passing this message on. And I'm just, saying she's very, very welcome. Very welcome indeed. Going back to the guy who gave her something, I'm trying to zoom in on him, and it's funny because he's wearing a cap. It's a white person. It's a white person. It's a white male. He's got hair. He's not like, you could sometimes you can see if a guy's hair is shaved or not, but this guy's hair is not. So you can see at the back he's got hair. It looks brown, but you can't see the eyes because the peak is over the eyes. And it's so sad that whatever he gave, it made her choke. I mean, it made me choke. And to go through her pain, I'm asking myself, like, was that part of her death, what he gave? But I feel like she wanted to come back to being with her parents again, but I think she knew she couldn't. And it's sad when, I'm not here to judge, but it is sad when a soul feel they can't go back, and they just keep going until they pass, And I do hope, she do rest in peace with all the angels. If this resonate with you, okay, please do let me know. Please, please, please do let me know. As per usual, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye for now.